Hi everyone and welcome to the Nostalgic Dragon, where I talk about mythological books and fantasy books, and especially Malazan Book of the Fallen. I'm reading today the Midnight Tides. It's my first reread. As you know, I'm very passionate about this series and I want to share my passion for the Malazan Book of the Fallen from different perspectives. Perspective today is 5 advice how to approach these books. 10 books, often described as challenging if you follow the internet or maybe even here on YouTube. I don't think so. I think, yeah, they are challenging but extremely rewarding. But it's not impossible to read Malazan Book of the Fallen. If you really like fantasy books, I think you should do that. Or if you like good literature in general, because this is not only fantasy, it's like beyond fantasy. And I know genres are a bit difficult to define. And I think this is a book that spans over different genres. So a literary masterpiece. But 5 advice. So first advice, locations. Yeah, locations. There are many locations in Malazan Book of the Fallen. You have cities, you have continents, you have temples, you have other holy places, for example, mountains. Try to underline the locations, not every location, but it's many locations you like. You can start with cities, for example. It will help you later when you come to the books later in the series, and it will also help your brain to maybe not remember it in detail, but to easier remember it. So when you read about it later in the book, you can remember, oh, it was the city that I read about during the first 10 pages, for example. Number 2, there are many characters in the book, so try to root for one character or maybe 2, but not more in the beginning. Follow them and read about them more closely. There are many other characters mentioned, but you can just skip them for now, I think. Please note that in the beginning of the Gardens of the Moon, for example, there is a dramatis personae, a character list. You will quickly see that the characters are described in groups. So if you root for a character, try to see which group he or she belongs to and try to remember that. Number 3, there are many gods in Malazan Book of the Fallen. So yeah, same advice as for characters. Try to follow one god. There will be more gods, but try to follow one god and see what it might lead you to. This is like learning a new world and learning a new pantheon. And like when we are, I mean, in everything when we are new, we have to take it a bit careful, and then later our knowledge will grow. So no need to stress. Number 4 has to do with reading slow. I have a special video on that, immersive reading, but read slow is important in Malazan. See it as your meditation. Sometimes you'll read 100 pages, 50 pages, maybe someday 1 page, 2 pages, or maybe 10 lines. Do that. Read only as long as you can focus. Try to mix this with other kind of literature and books. You can read comics, for example. You can read literature that is not so dense as the Malazan Book of the Fallen. Try to have this reading diet. Just go to read Malazan when you are really into it and really want to do that. Don't stress. There are 10 books, but don't stress. Reading shouldn't be stressful. It should be enjoyment. So try to really enjoy Malazan when you read the book. And lastly, number 5, there are many names in Malazan Book of the Fallen. Try to, you can't remember all the names, but some characters has more than one name. Try to remember and write down characters with more than one name. It will help you later. And also get an idea of how I think Erikson is using characters and names, souls, etc. So that was my 5 advice to you. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did not, please comment here on my YouTube channel. And I'll see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.